$17.59 for 10.55 liters of gas. And it's $9 for the mix. Everybody in a hurry. See, I don't have to do that because I leave on time. I saw a meme the other day. It's like, it shows like a little old man driving, and there's like the devil on his shoulder going, pull into the fast lane, 250 miles an hour. I'm like, that is so me when I get older. Like, I'll do 45 just to really, really drive people nuts. I'll have so much fun with it. Just like, people so impatient. So I'm on my way up. So I got the new gas. I put my mix in there. So with all these potholes and divots in the road, it should mix the gas just fine. But that little 200 milliliter, now mind you, I'm buying it at the gas station, so it's probably about a couple of bucks overinflated, but on top of the overinflated. But it's like $9 for that. That's crazy. But this should be enough gas to last the rest of the season anyway. I probably even shouldn't have got that much, but I got 10 liters, and my most whippersnippy chainsaw-y client goes through 10 liters in about a month and a half, and I do nowhere near that amount here. So yeah, this might last like till next year. Which the downside is the gas is usually not as good. A year old, it's not bad, but any older than that, it's like yeah, you don't want to run it in your mowers or whatever whippersnippers or chainsaws or whatever. Like when I get my big chainsaw, I will charge you for the gas, because the only gas I'm putting in that is the stuff that I know that I mixed and when I mixed it. Because well, expensive tool, right? So I'll just charge you accordingly. Like a tricycle. Getting there. A little bit slow rolling this morning, but getting there. I was at the gas station this morning, and I noticed a couple of other landscapers or whatever, and how they're set up with their trailers and everything. Eric coming out of Warp Drive. Yeah, that's right. You're supposed to back off. Hey, you got the idea, buddy. You got the idea. It's so much easier to brake now. You usually got to start braking like way back there. Don't go in that pothole. The reason why I pull off to the side is because it's usually because it's a blind corner, right? So you got to kind of do one of these things here. I pray nobody rams. What's that coming? Is that a Dodge Ram with stripes? Oh, that's a nice truck. I want to see it. Hang on, I want to see it. Oh yeah, it's one of those. Oh, I'm off the road. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, it was the one with the racing stripes. Some of those limited edition trucks are really nice. But anyway, it's gonna get really clacky in here because my bungee cord's wearing out, so it bungees a little bit more than it's, you know, it bungees the trunk a little bit more. But I'm almost on normal time, between 9:30 and 10. I try to get here for 9:30, but I stopped for gas. So, But this road's so rough. Yeah, so I was looking at their setups. Like, they have a trailer and they just drive everything onto the trailer. But the only thing about that is when you get home at night, you either have to cover everything or take everything and put it in the garage. You know, like maybe you can leave the lawnmower on the trailer or whatever. But like your hand grabbable tools, like your chainsaws and your whippersnippers, stuff like that, weed whackers, well, weed whackers, same thing. You know, all that stuff, you can't leave it out on the trailer because somebody could steal it on you. So what Paul and I were talking about was enclosed trailers. That's what my other buddy has for his landscaping. It's like, mind you, he's got a bunch of trailers for different things. All his tools, everything, just in the trailer. You hook up it, you go. And it doesn't have to be like a 5x10 trailer is probably plenty. A 6x whatever is probably overkill. You know, 6x5 or whatever. 4x8 or sorry, 5x10. 6x12 is probably, well, unless you need two sitting mowers, but or you have a really big sitting mower. I would like one of those, like I've been looking at the new Husky, the new Stihl riding mowers, and like a big riding mower, like, yes, it's fast, but you really need the acreage to justify something that big, just because the cost of running it, right? But it's fast. So I never look at the biggest of anything, because it's like, yeah, it's grandiose and everything, it'll do the job. But if you want to make money with it, like for example, like push mowers, I don't like those heavy power wheels thing. I get the smallest, lightest mower possible, because it's the easiest to, you know, tote around. You know what I mean? You can actually fit in the back of the car, and it's nice and light. I mean, you can walk faster with a light lawnmower than it'll pull you along with the power wheels, right? And the weirdest ones are those new the Husky power wheels, where the power wheels are in the back, so the thing's doing wheelies all the time. I don't like them. I don't know why they would have tried that. I guess they just wanted to be different. Like, it turns quick, but you know, the front end's always up in the air, you know. So, like, whoa. Wow. That could have been dangerous if I would have hit 45 there. What? That was loud. We'll just say that's a rough patch in the road. Just slightly. Holy crap. This road is something. Even with a truck, like, you feel it. So this little thing, I mean, it doesn't take much to bottom this little poor guy out. Yeah. It's so rough. I guess with all that rain there we got. Like, you get all these residents, they're like, oh, we want to keep the dust down on the road, pave it. But pavement is the worst thing on these type of roads, because it doesn't get slingshot. It doesn't get taken care enough of. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things that's not a real motorcycle, by the way. It'd be fun to drive, but like the winter push and the plow guys, they chop this stuff up all winter. You know, like, there's not much you can do about that. And then what ends up happening is that, you know, when the frost line comes up, it just, you know, it's so rough. You know, you're breaking your vehicles for nothing. I'd rather deal with the dust. You know, look at all the potholes they like. But you have to patch it every year, you know, and they don't do that, right? So it's like one of those. You gonna get out of the way or what? Get your ass out of the way today. Come on, buddy. Let's go. I know it's Sunday, but still. He's like, am I gonna fly away, or am I gonna just, you know, end it today? I don't know. He nearly committed murdercide there. Yeah. So, like I was telling you about, poor Chicken Crumb died yesterday. So down 2 chickens so far this year. It's weird though. Usually when they get the size to that I have them at there, they don't. They usually make it through that. This road is so rough. Anybody I know? Oh, they graded pretty here. Good, pretty good. But anyway, yeah. So the enclosed trailer is the better way to go, because your tools are all in there. They're dry all the time. Okay, they might condensate a little bit inside, but you know, for the most part they're dry all the time. It shortens your day in the sense that you don't have all this tools to put away at the end of the day, right? It's like you get home, you don't want to spend another half an hour, 45 minutes putting shit away. You know, it's like you just want it ready to go, and then in the morning you got to load it all up again. Yeah, nah, just load it, ready to go, save time. But Paul and I have noticed there's a few new crews around, and they're big. You know, like so. Like I'm not threatened by anybody coming in like that, because it's just like those big crews. I'm seeing the properties that they're doing, and it's more like businesses, because they would, you know, to have